Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Freldren, and as you can see, I am back in No Man's Skies. Today, I'm going to be doing part 3 or phase 3 of this current expedition. And I know some of these are already done. You know, pilot your ship 1,000 units or 100,000 units, and destroy 50 asteroids. You know, can't be helped. Sometimes things get done. So let's go ahead and just collect this one. We get Supreme Pulse Engine upgrades ×2, navigation data ×10, launch auto charge plans. All right. So let's go ahead and look at those. All right. So, all right. So we got more of those over here. These navigation data. See what I could put in my ship. I have room for it. Ooh. Yeah, well, let me put that in there. I already have that. All right. What was the other thing? Was it plans for the launch? Oh, so I'm not near my ship. All right, let me go get near my ship here. Actually, I'll get in it. All right, so let's go ahead and put those in now. We'll kind of get these kind of organized a bit here. It should be good. I'm not gonna put both of those in because I don't have room for both, really. So I want to put the auto charge in, and I do have everything I need for that. So again, thankfully I brought a lot of materials with me on this expedition. See here, well, I can't really move anything around right now. I need free space, so I was gonna put that over here with those, but that's fine. But at least I got auto charging now on this, so I use less fuel. So yeah, let's go ahead and look at the next one we got here. Photograph a range of planetary environments. Okay, planetary environments. Okay, scan the scan the planets from space with, all right, the left stick to determine the planet type. Visit more star systems to find new planet varieties. All right, so we have to find a scorched planet, an airless planet, and a frozen planet. I do know there's a frozen planet. We did visit that last time. Or actually, no, this is a different star system. Never mind. So hopefully I can find one. I forgot that we moved star systems. All right, so what do we have here? Decaying nuclear, beach, forsaken planet, radioactive, paradise, barren. All right, so we do not have any of the planets, I believe, that we need. Hold on. Scorched, airless, and frozen. Yeah, we don't have any of those here. So we will have to go to another sector. Now, will it let me... Is there like a... No. Okay, I just have to go to free roam to do this. Where's our general direction? That way? Can't really go... I can't really... Oh. Yeah, I can't reach that. Hey, actually, I don't think I can actually go anywhere with this. Let me check my ship here. Yeah, I really can't really go far. I can get in my freighter or frigate, what do you call it, freighter? The capital ship. All right, so this will help. Built a scanner room last time. I mean, it's not really gonna help me out here, but if I jump to the next system, all I have to do is hit that, and as long as any of those 3 planets are in the within the system there, I can find it. All right, so let's just I mean, heading in the general direction we're going anyways. All right, let's go ahead and do a scan. Hopefully this will work. Hopefully it'll count. All right, so we got rainy, sub-zero, barren, temperate. I wonder if the sub-zero might count for frozen, might not. Barren might count for airless, but might not. Let's see, it's not right now. Let me go ahead and actually get in my ship, and I'm going to actually like make sure, because I don't know if doing it on here counts, because it does say to do it in your small ship. So I'll go ahead and get my small ship, go to the planet, scan it, and see what we get. All right, here's the sub-zero planet. Technically it's a frozen planet, so let's see what happens. All right, so I'm not getting anything, so either it means it won't do it, or it doesn't count as a frozen planet. I don't know. I'll go ahead and I'll maybe make a few jumps here, see what I can find. One of the planets it wants us to get is Scorched, so here's a Scorched planet. Scanning it. Oh, it says photograph. Okay, I read the part where it said scanning. I didn't realize it said photograph, so hold on, let me see. Okay, just... Was it that one? Did that work? Maybe I can get closer. I don't know. Let's check that out, see if I can get closer. All right, so I gotta get really close to it. So, all right, so maybe the other planets, like the ice planets and stuff, would have counted. Maybe, I don't know. We'll go ahead and find that out. All right, so this is a freezing planet. Not frozen, but freezing. So let's see if that counts. Okay, so that does count. Okay, so it can't help if I actually like read the thing. Actually, that read part of it, and I guess I blanked out.
Extreme temperature detected.
I remember reading the part where it said to scan it, not to take a photograph, and it's just right there on my screen. So yeah, let me go ahead. And what was the last one I need? An airless planet. So it's probably like a moon or something. I did not see one in this area that would count, I don't think. Yeah, none of these would count, so I will have to go to another system and get that done. Let me go ahead and get my freighter back in, do some jumping, and see if I find one. All right, this is a terraforming catastrophe planet, and that counted, so as the airless planet. So let's go ahead and look to see what we got for a reward. Okay, so we got decorative base part set, turquoise paint freighter customization. Okay. All right, turquoise. Okay, so we just got a bunch of decorations. I think they're all decorations you can normally get from, you know, buying them in game. You know, they're not reward ones, so they're just normal decorations. So, all right, let's go ahead and move on to our next one. Construct a double cultivation chamber on your freighter. Okay, should be easy. Hopefully I have all the materials I need. So let's just go ahead and get to my freighter. All right, so let's go ahead and pop this down. I was gonna build it right next to the other one. Ooh, I do not have. All right. Fecium. Fecium you can get from animals and stuff. That's one of the things I didn't really think about grabbing. I don't know if you can actually craft Fecium from certain things. Let me see here. Can I do it with like the fish maybe? No. Might have to actually go and get some. Yeah. Regular fish? No. Alright. We're gonna have to go collect some. Because I don't believe I have anything I can use to actually craft it. So yeah, I'll be right back when I have what was it? I need 25. Shouldn't be too hard to get. Just go down to the planet, feed animals, and get their poop. All right, so I have everything I need. Go ahead and build it. There we go. Milestone complete. Go ahead and grab the reward for it. We get biological room expansion plans, nutrition room plans, and collection of planetary or plantable seeds. All right. Okay. All right, so we can craft the different plantable seeds now. Quite a few of them. I think it's like 12 total. But yeah, so let's go ahead and look at our next one. This is one I accidentally completed. I was mining some asteroids for some gold and stuff. Actually, I got this. So we get some. All right, so we get starship inventory slot ×5 and cargo bulkhead ×5. All right. So cargo bulkhead. I'm assuming that's for the for my freighter. Actually, let's go ahead and put one up here. All right. Okay, cargo bulkhead. I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's for in here. I think I have to go and actually do it in here somewhere. Additional storage. Yep. Alright, so I got 5 of those. All right, that is done. So our next thing, now if you watched my previous video, this is the one that I actually accidentally started doing. I wasn't paying attention. I was doing phase 2, and then for some reason it was on here. For some reason I was looking down where I need to be here, and I started doing this one. So basically what this one is, they want you to build, well, it doesn't outright say it, but it says it wants you to send 3 fleet expeditions, and you have to build these things. So I ended up collecting the materials I needed for this. I ended up running out of gold, I think it was. Then I ended up buying 2 freighters because you only have the one to start with. But now they're done because it says it wants to complete it, so let's go ahead and complete it. All right, download data. Okay. Didn't really actually do it. Okay, this is actually doing it now. Okay. All right, so and that. Now we got like all sorts of stuff. Hopefully I have enough room. We'll probably have enough room. All right, debrief. Skip through that. Get materials, energy credits and stuff. Go ahead and do this one. and then end. That should be it. There we go. So yeah, accidentally got it started, but you know, just come in here and I didn't realize till after I had them started. Thankfully they were like, there's these short-houred ones you can go ahead and do. So I do 3 of those total. But yeah, get a reward, so we get some frigate fuel, ×3, mineral compressor, explosive drones, and hydraulic analyzer. All right. All right, so let's see what that is. These are things for helping you out on when you're doing the patrols, or the sending them out and stuff, or their expeditions. So like, say I wanted to add something here, so we got a few of those. That's nice to have. Did I get anything else? What was it? I got some frigate fuel, so I can send them out more. All right, so let's go to the next one here. Chart waypoints 0 to 5. Okay. Find waypoint beacon outside most planetary systems or structures. Use the waypoint, will save your game. Oh, okay. Waypoints, they're like these little poles on planets, basically little beacons. You go to them and you just go up to them and just, you know, hit X on them and they'll save your game, basically. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm gonna have to use my, let's see what navigation data to do that. I think that's how you do that. No, you get navigation data. Do I use where are they? These do that? Stress signals? No. I can't remember. I don't know how to find these. And they're actually, I've always come up across them by accident, so. Alright, so okay, find waypoint beacons outside most planetary structures. Using a waypoint will save your game and award navigational data. Exchange navigational data with space station cartographers for charts to planetary buildings. Okay, so I need that. All right. Well, I do have some, I believe. Yeah, I got 10. So hopefully I can buy some. So let's go ahead and go to the space station and buy some charts. All right, so I've bought some points of interest, or like these secure sites of interest. I believe these are the ones we need to find these, so let's go ahead and try it. There's a supply depot detected. I don't know if that's necessarily going to get me to where I want, though. Hold on a second. Yeah, I'll go ahead and go down and see if that's what it's near there. Alright, see these right here, they count. I was thinking of the bigger ones, but I guess these are also the same thing. So let's go ahead and get back in my ship. I got some big bad animals that want to attack me. Alright, so let's go ahead and find another one. Alright. Take off. Alright, so we got a manufacturing facility somewhere. Alright, so thankfully this is not too far away from that one. Alright, so let's see if it's got one. It has one of these landing points, so yeah, there it is right there. Now, I guess I could have just, you know, gone down to any planet really and just started scanning. It'll do basically scans for buildings. As soon as I find one, I can just touch down and do that. But yeah, that's 2. Go ahead and do another one. We got supply depot. All right, there we go. Get back on our ship. We got 2 more to go. Same one. Wonder if I can just cheese it. Nah, can't cheese it. All right, go ahead and find our last one. Where are we going? We're supposed to be going back to the same one. I literally just took off from this one. It's kind of weird. This is where they told me to go. Yeah, see, and then I might have to just fly around until I find one on my own by scanning. Because it seems to want to send me back to the ones I've already been to. So let's go ahead and try to find one away from here. All right, this should be our last one. Here we go. Save. There we go. That should be our last one. There's our milestone. All right, so let's go ahead and see what I got for inventory space-wise. Get kind of full. Should be fine though. Hopefully, it won't be too much stuff. All right, so we got Nautilon Advanced Equipment Blueprint, Supreme Submarine Dive Upgrade, and Underwater Survival Blueprint. All right. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Do I have? We're gonna be going underwater. Doesn't look like it. Got our next rendezvous point. So I'm gonna go ahead and go to the next rendezvous point. I'm not gonna mess around with all the. Well, actually, I might just put that in if I got enough materials. No, I need living pearls. I'll have to do that in a water planet, so something I can't do right now. So I don't really know if I even actually really need to do it. It's probably not necessary for this. It's just a reward. So let's go ahead and put this is our active. Get to our next rendezvous point. So I'm gonna go back up to my freighter, and then I will jump to the next point, and I'll meet you there. All right, I'm now in the solar system, which has our last rendezvous point, our third one. Let me go ahead and get on my ship here, and I will go down to the planet. It'll probably be another portal area, so we'll see what we have. All right, we are almost there. We go ahead and land here. Actually, I believe that's the rendezvous point right there. Yep. All right. Let's go ahead and land. Get out. Should be it. Right? Oh, it completed. The little thing for the landing on the planet was still up, so it didn't pop up. So, all right. Let's go ahead and see what our reward is. All right, again, so like the last two phases, we get 1,000 nanites, 160 quicksilver, and 5 inventory slots. Go ahead and equip those. I guess I'll put them down here for now. There we go. All right, and then that being it, we have one last thing to do, which is collect our final reward. Fleet Commander's Cape customization. All right, so it's a cape, so I'm gonna have to go to the space station and equip that, and I shall be right back. All right, so I have the cape on. It is a nice looking cape. It's very thin. I guess it goes okay with the trail that we got last time. Kind of like expands on the bottom though quite a bit, so it's kind of rubbery. But anyway, yeah, it's not too bad. I like it. Yeah, that's it for this episode. Thank you for watching. Leave a like, comment down below, and all that good stuff. And I will see you next time. Bye.